Hello, my name is Amy Green and I am a master's student with Alpha Crucis and C3. And today I want to briefly reflect on healthy leadership, in particular, avoiding burnout and staying healthy in Christian ministry. Now, my leadership context is a bit different at the moment. I'm currently on maternity leave, but I'm currently looking after the Welcome and New Christian area of C3 Watson in a temporary capacity, and also running a Mums and Bobs group at church. And before Bub, I helped facilitate a freedom course which looked at healing and deliverance prayer, and I was also on the Welcome and Altar prayer team at church. So definitely busy, but it's interesting, as I've reflected recently, I've realized I haven't actually considered myself a leader. And that's been a big learning curve for me, realizing that wasn't my identity. I may have facilitated courses, I may have helped run teams, but I was very hesitant to call myself a leader, and I think I didn't want to give myself that title and maybe that pressure. But I'm realizing listening to God, surrendering to Him, has required leadership of me, and He wants me to call myself a leader, and that is ultimately the role of a disciple of Jesus. So I'm definitely stepping into that identity and starting to be bolder in that. Recently, I completed Dr. Don Easton's Health of a Christian Leader assessment, which looks at 5 core competencies: vital spirituality, thriving relationships, emotional intelligence, sustainable life, and reduced risk. For me, a potential pitfall or danger is how I manage stress. This was evident when I looked at the area of sustainable life. The assessment suggested I may struggle with saying no and engaging the help of others. This has been a big wake-up call for me, especially as a new mum. I've been working 2 casual jobs and studying, and I'm also a solo parent at the moment because my husband is away with the army. And I didn't realize how close I was to burnout. This was a few weeks ago now. I was staying up late to finish tasks, and then I was still waking up later on to feed my baby. And I took a trip interstate, and there was some family drama which finally sent me over the edge. And I ended up having a panic attack, which was definitely surprising to me. I don't think I realized how depleted I was physically, emotionally, and spiritually. In fact, a 2022 Canadian study demonstrates the effects of burnout include decreased ministry effectiveness, lower sense of personal accomplishment, and negative impacts on quality of family, life, and relationships. It's so important to realize I can't be an effective leader unless I am healthy myself. The goal for us as Christian leaders is to be transformational. And the essence of transformational leadership appears to be inspiring, developing, and empowering followers. But to be this positive impact on the world and others around me, I need to be healthy myself. And practically, I've had to say no to opportunities and events. I have to prioritize healthy eating, exercise, and I've had to prioritize my family, because an element of that leadership is being a good mom and also being there for my husband. And that's important to me, especially in this stage of life. Another recent study on resilience states being occupied by activities like the arts reduces stress and enhances well-being. I know allowing myself downtime, actually having that rest with music, dance, art, and socializing, changes my perspective and gives me the breathing space I need. And most importantly, health looks like listening to the prompting of the Holy Spirit. God knows what I need, and I've really been practicing hearing His voice in this time. The wisdom that comes from His word and His whisper will ensure my success as a leader, and that will give me the ultimate refreshing that I need. It says in John 6:63, "It is the Spirit who gives life. The flesh is no help at all. The words that I have spoken to you are spirit and life." I know that I can rest in God as my provider, my identity, and my encourager. Thank you.